The Daily Ironman Show with Ironman Daily is Ironman Daily. I am Ironman Daily, and as always, the Daily Ironman Show by Ironman Daily is Ironman Daily. So you might think that bryophyta... I need to go drink an entire bottle of wine and smoke a joint. Be right back. To keep this white wine as cold as possible, I am putting the bottle back in the fridge after each glass instead of drinking the whole bottle all at once. Right here I'm collecting from Motherlode Mine. I recently got 85 mining, so now I get runite ore occasionally from the Motherlode Mine, which is very swag, if I do say so myself, very based. And what else? It's swag, it's based. Anyways, yeah, you might think going for bryophyta is easy. The easiest thing is to mage down those Ironworth giants with fire magic, but I'm stuck on hard clue right now, and so I don't want to go back there. Yeah, so AFK phase 1, you need cannonballs. This actually takes forever, right? You need cannonballs to kill the giants and do that AFK method to get mossy keys. But to get cannonballs, you first have to AFK at Motherlode Mine. So you do that, and then you hop over to the mining guild and you get 3,000 iron ore. And now I have to go blast furnace all these into steel bars. There's just no other way to get a ton of steel bars. Cool thing about this is it's going to give me probably another smithing level, which I need in order to redeem my crystal keys. So that's very exciting. It's so exciting that it motivates me to actually go and do this right now. So let me just equip my full graceful, except for the gloves, because I need those ice gloves. And I also need goldsmith gauntlets. Here they are in my tools tab. So coal bag, goldsmith gauntlets, and ice gloves. And I'm going to need a bunch of money as well for the coffers. I'm going to start with, what am I going to start with? I want to do gold last. So I'm going to start by doing steel. And I don't even have enough coal, so I can't do any mithril, addy, or rune. I feel like I should stay here longer. I should stay longer at the mining Motherlode Mine, get more coal. So maybe I could do something else for this episode instead. Maybe this is just a quick little episode for me to express the secret knowledge. I've already shared the secret knowledge, but you won't understand it unless you have the empathy and the wisdom to know how I've changed and what's going to happen for the channel. But all of the information is there that you can determine the secret truth based on what I've revealed so far. Okay, so with that out of the way, is it even time for blast furnace yet? Can I even do the blast furnace? No, it's time instead to teleport to Varrock. Boo! Oh, this took me to the GE. That's not what I wanted. I want to go to Center Varrock, and then just straight up buy Zaf's staffs yet again. And I'm going to teleport out with my games neck, and I'm going to go do Tears of Guthix. I've already gotten my 76 runecraft, so now I've got a whole bunch of remaining XP I can dig into with these Tears of Guthix. Now, I don't take this very seriously, so I'm not too worried about the order of the events here. Bing, bam, boom, bam. Yeah, this is not perfect. I'm going to check another world, see if I can get a better setup here. I had made a whole previous episode about bryophyta and all the steps that go into getting there, from making the cannonballs to casting fire magic to mining iron. But I wasn't recording. My mic didn't work, didn't pick it up. So I threw out all of that footage, and now this is what you get instead. Let's take a look here. Is the water flowing? It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. This is something I learned about recently, the did you know. You can read that for yourself and learn if you have the ability. But not everybody's literate. Not everybody can read. So remember to educate yourself. Otherwise you won't be able to learn from all of the Anglos who have gone before. If you're smart enough, you could pick up another language and unlock all of the literature from an entirely different language. But you know, the best philosophers and the best authors have their work translated into other languages. For example, Paulo Coelho. Fuck, I missed this twice. Anyways, Paulo Coelho, I believe he speaks Portuguese. He's Brazilian. I could be wrong. But that his work, the novel I read, The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho. That's a Brazilian name, right? Coelho. That was translated into English. Like he didn't write that in English. And of course, Hegel, the legendary philosopher. He's German, right? So his work wasn't written in English. We have to translate all this stuff in. So in order to be super goated, you have to write in any language and then be so prolific that your work gets translated into all the other languages. Les langues. Yeah, I don't know if I can speak on the underlying problem here. Maybe it's too early to say. But there's definitely a problem. It's like I have to spend my weekends making Ironman daily videos instead of getting outside, which I so desperately need to do. Like everybody talks about touching grass, like that's really important for me. And so when I am having to make Ironman videos every single week, every single day of the work week, that really takes away from my time to go outside and enjoy the summer. So that's something to keep in mind for the upcoming week or two of episodes. And now I've gone and said too much, but you'll see whether or not what I've said has been clipped from the video or if I've kept it in. I think I'll make this a long video, right? It's already been 10 minutes. I don't think all of that footage is in the video. So probably less than 10 minutes so far on the published version of this, but I'm going to keep it going, I'm going to do my 11k XP drop. Now I'm going to head over to the furnace blasting. Furnace du blaster. Oui, oui. Monsieur, mon furnace est plus blast. Plus blast mon furnace. Oui, oui, monsieur. Vive le français. C'est plus vivre. Okay, sorry, excuse my French. Pardon my French. I'm going to now go to the correct location for the minigame. And I'm going to deposit these gloves because I don't need them yet. Actually, no. Do I want to keep them? I want to do all the gold ore first. That's way more swag, right? Let's do all the gold ore first. Because that's what you get the most XP from. I wanted to save the best for last, but I'm like, nah. Because I'm ripping, bro. I'm trying to get to 79 smithing. So if I can't get there, then what the hell? If I can get there, then that's a whole swack of new content. I can... Wow, look at this guy. He's got the bow on the... He's got the quiver on top of the max cape. What an absolutely mad combination. I don't even know what kind of bow that is. No changes, baby. No changes. No changes, motherfucker. No changes. No changes, Osiris. Okay, now we can teleport to the blast furnace. Yeah. Notice I switched to the classic layout. I mean the fixed layout. With the interface scaling, you can make this actually full screen, so it's extremely based. But without the interface scaling, it's very like low resolution right in the middle here, and you get a whole bunch of black space all around the edge. It doesn't full screen very well. Now I'm gonna have to switch to the correct world. Look at this guy. These guys are this guy's like soloing blast furnace. That's crazy. You have to get the dwarves all working on there. Okay, blast furnace. Wow, we get so many blast furnace worlds. We have like at least 3 blast furnace worlds. Les worlds de furnace blasting. Oui. Mon baguette et mon fromage. Pardon my French. I'm going to put all my coins in here. Okay, don't send the FLQ after me, you Quebecers. I'm just trying to speak French. I'm trying my best. I'm honestly trying my best, okay? I'm genuinely trying to speak French properly. It'd be cool to learn French, but I'm just too stupid. French is, you know, such an advanced, and oh, I fucked up the XP for that. I gotta turn off the game sounds here. French is just such a advanced and beautiful and prestigious language. There's no chance somebody as stupid as me could learn it. You know, in order to speak French, you have to be truly excellent. So all French-speaking people are just so fucking good, and they're so democratic. We got to be more like the French people. You know, every time there's some new legislation that the French people don't like, everybody revolts just immediately without any sort of planning, any sort of briefing. They just know to do it. They just know to, you know, block the streets, you know, or like they're just immediately in revolt of the swag that's being produced by the government. So in order to embody that sort of vibe, you know, that is you got to be pretty swagged out and based. So that's my praise for the French people. They know how to get down in the street. French people know what is up. French people are good at keeping the government on their toes. So 27 gold. How much gold is this? There's a way to do... Oh, I have 1 coal in there. That's kind of messed up. You're supposed to like get an 28th gold ore in there, I believe. I really don't know if this is enough gold. So right now it's at 27 and I get 1517. 1517. Here we are. 1517 divided by 27. It's only like 56 XP. So now we multiply this by 549 and we get 87k. So this only gave me 87k XP, which is like halfway to the level. Wow, I fucked this up. I didn't even take my gold ore out of here. Dang, this sucks. I can't even get enough XP. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave the... Or maybe I can do it with the iron ore. Maybe that'll be enough. Steel bar XP OSRS is 17.5. Cut this out of the video. Cut this out of the video. So what was I saying? I have coal in there already. It's coal time, baby. Let's get coaling up. There's no way... Oh, I wanted to use my calculator again. 3,000 times 17.5. 52k. So 20k plus from making camp. Yeah, I should be able to just barely get the smithing level I need. Wow, I withdrew my looting bag. What I meant to do was withdraw my coal bag. But you know, mistakes happen. We all make mistakes. We're all human, so it's not the end of the world, you know, to accidentally withdraw the looting bag instead of the coal bag. I'm going to start by loading this thing up with coal like crazy. You can put over 100 coal on here. It's not going to matter because I'm only making steel anyways, so I'm still going to be jammed at the end carrying a bunch of iron, but it just helps me feel like a big strong boy if I put a whole bunch of coal on first and then put iron on later. I am going to swap these, and now I need to just find the right camera angle. and I'll get into a rhythm here. What I could do also is lock my inventory slot here. Let me do that. So in the settings, deposit lock settings, lock this inventory slot. And now if I deposit all, that slot won't deposit. So actually I want to change this so that it's the top left corner, because I will have to click here to fill the thing. Let's try it like this. As soon as the ore disappears from my inventory, I will empty my coal bag, and as soon as the coal appears, I'll click on the conveyor belt, and then I'll come down here, click take bar, click the bank. Now I could click a steel bar, or I could just click down here. I'm going to swap these, swap these down one slot here. So I can just boom, boom, boom. No, that doesn't work, because now I have to first exit out and fill the coal bag and then withdraw the iron. So I kind of want to change the bank layout slightly. I want to have the iron above the coal. So yeah, I'm going to change this. I'm going to go like this. So now I can boom, boom, exit, fill, click, bam, boom. And that's pretty fast. Fast, fast, fast. Press space and click in the bank. And let's see how fast I can do this part. Bam, bam, fill. Oh, I was too slow. Oh, what? It's already full of coal? That's crazy. Botched, botched, botched. Bam, 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 bam. So fast, so fast. Here it comes, here it comes. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, missed. Bam. Not bad, not bad. Bam, bam. That's how we do it. I could even put the iron like right over top of where the chest is when I click there, because I'm fixed on my camera angle. Let's see here. So I click here on the chest. So where this sapphire is, that's where I want to put my iron ore. The one thing I neglected here is I'm going to run out of run energy. So I think what I'll do to fix that, I'll just deposit this steel, and then I'm going to take all my money out of the coffer, and I'm just going to AFK until my run energy recharges. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Ironman Daily. I release new episodes of Ironman Daily every day, and I just realized my XP tracker was open that whole time and it was changing my screen, so it was all different. But that's okay. It's okay to have a screen that's a little bit different from the other screens. You know, it's not the end of the world, okay? It's not like mass extinction. Stay tuned to Ironman Daily, because I post new videos every day from Monday to Friday. It's actually pretty cool, so check it out. You know, subscribe to my channel, share the video, like the video, and big things coming. Big things coming. Big things coming.